Rachel Zegler, who stars as Snow White, condemned Prince Charming as weird and a stalker, adding that she hates the original. Nice start. Leaked photos from the set revealed that the 7 dwarves had been sensationally axed, replaced by multiracial, gender non-specific, magical humans.
It's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about
she's gonna die.
true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can. I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Here, so the reason we had Rachel Zegler on the docket is she's an asshole. That's number one.
It is, and it's really mean to put her next to Gal Gadot, who's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
So
it's not fair.
Is Disney's $200 million Snow White remake destined to be the biggest flop in Hollywood history? And can Rachel Zegler's career survive the brutal takedown delivered by Piers Morgan? Rachel Zegler seemed like a rising star poised for a fairy tale Hollywood career, but one viral interview changed everything. When she openly criticized Disney's original 1937 Snow White as outdated and called Prince Charming weird and stalker-like, fans worldwide exploded with outrage. Yet no one anticipated how much worse things were about to get. Enter Piers Morgan, television's most notorious interviewer, known for shredding celebrity egos without mercy. In what's now called the most savage celebrity takedown of 2023, Morgan didn't just criticize Rachel Zegler, he demolished her. He accused Disney executives of handing their 200 million crown jewel to someone who treated it like costume jewelry. His scathing comments weren't just sharp, they went viral instantly, generating over 15 million views and shocking even his longtime fans. But Morgan didn't stop there. He blasted Disney's decision, saying hiring Zegler was like entrusting the restoration of the Mona Lisa to someone who thinks Leonardo da Vinci was overrated. Suddenly, Zegler wasn't just another actor caught in controversy. She was branded as ungrateful, misguided, and dangerous to Disney's legacy.
I know, she's dumb. She's young and she's dumb. But maybe she'll learn. You know what? Whatever I called her, it worked. She's had a long history of saying woke, annoying things. Our new Snow White.
The fallout behind the scenes at Disney has been catastrophic. Insiders report panic-filled emergency meetings with executives scrambling to salvage a movie already projected to lose up to $300 million. Morgan's allegations of disastrous test screenings and plunging merchandise forecasts have executives desperate. Sources even indicate that Disney is seriously considering emergency reshoots or delaying the release altogether, risking millions more. Yet, Rachel Zegler's controversial remarks weren't isolated incidents. Morgan highlighted her past comments, branding her as a repeated offender of woke, annoying statements. His description of Zegler as young and dumb resonated powerfully with angry Disney fans who already felt betrayed by her dismissal of beloved childhood memories. Financially, the picture is even bleaker. Morgan revealed insider information indicating Snow White's test screenings were not just poor, they were catastrophic. Audiences reportedly found the film preachy, confusing, and disappointing. Merchandise sales projections have crashed by a staggering 70%. And international box office figures confirm Snow White is on pace to become one of the biggest financial disasters in Disney's storied history.
And far below projections. Internationally, a similar story. Overseas, Snow White took in $44.3 million in its opening weekend, bringing the total to just $87.3 million. With a budget of around $209 million. That means Snow White is destined to be one of the biggest bombs in Disney history. It will not recoup.
Fans, meanwhile, have mobilized into an unprecedented movement against Disney. Ziegler's casual dismissal of the iconic 1937 film sparked intense backlash, with hashtags like Sizey boycott Snow White and respect the original trending worldwide. Vintage Snow White merchandise saw a 320% surge in sales as fans expressed loyalty to the original masterpiece. 3 separate petitions have exploded online, gaining nearly 500,000 signatures combined in less than a week. The backlash isn't just from typical online critics. Respected animators, historians, and lifelong fans have also joined the cause. Legendary Disney animator James Baxter publicly defended the original film as revolutionary and a masterpiece, subtly rebuking Zegler's comments. Fan groups like Disney Magic Forever skyrocketed in membership, becoming rallying points for this unexpected rebellion. Now Hollywood itself is reacting. The Zegler controversy has led studios to urgently rewrite their remake playbooks. Insiders reveal new Zegler protocols, specialized media training designed to prevent another PR disaster, are already being rolled out. Casting directors across the industry have become wary of involving Zegler in future high-profile projects, fearful of provoking similar reactions.
Because Rachel Zegler, in the aftermath, we know all these things that went down behind the scenes. The protections Disney put in place to make sure she didn't put her foot in her mouth once again. And also, now that we have the second weekend box office numbers, we know that, yes, indeed, Snow White is a historic flop for Disney. The biggest live action conversion, or animated to live action conversion, the worst flop that they've ever seen. We'll be lucky to get too far past $200 million at the box office. Right now, it's on pace to lose Disney nearly $300 million. But another Disney star who said very controversial things in the past apparently supports Rachel Zegler. The very same man who is starring not only in a Star Wars movie that's upcoming, but also in a Marvel movie that's upcoming, not to mention the entire Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars saga. He's also going to be a big part of that.
As for Disney, their reputation hangs by a thread. The Snow White debacle has shaken investor confidence, leading to worrying fluctuations in Disney's stock price. Sources close to Disney's boardroom reveal intense debates about whether to issue formal rebuttals or quietly restructure the marketing strategy to exclude Zegler entirely. Adding fuel to the fire, industry experts speculate that the Snow White controversy could permanently alter Hollywood's approach to adapting beloved properties. Analysts suggest Disney's failure could cause other studios to avoid risky reimaginings, potentially reshaping the entire film industry's approach to classic remakes. Disney executives are now grappling with an even broader dilemma. The studio's future remake pipeline, which includes beloved classics like Bambi, Pinocchio, and Peter Pan, faces newfound scrutiny. Executives are reportedly reconsidering scripts and reevaluating directors and actors, ensuring that future projects reflect greater sensitivity toward fan expectations and legacy. The ripple effect of Morgan's commentary extends far beyond Disney. Industry-wide discussions about respecting source material have intensified, with veteran filmmakers advocating for balanced innovation rather than radical reinvention. Producers and screenwriters have openly criticized Disney's handling of Snow White, warning that similar missteps could permanently damage audience relationships.
And now Disney has one of their biggest stars, star of Star Wars movie, star of your Fantastic Four movie and the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward, publicly backing the person they just threw under the bus and who lost them $300 million. Gonna be interesting to keep an eye on this one.
The situation surrounding Rachel Zegler has also sparked broader conversations around actor responsibility and accountability. Social media debates have ignited, questioning whether Zegler's youthful indiscretion was forgivable, or if her dismissive remarks indicate a deeper issue within Hollywood's emerging stars. Meanwhile, merchandise manufacturers who depend heavily on the success of film-related products are facing massive losses. Suppliers have halted production of Snow White merchandise, with retail partners significantly reducing their orders. This supply chain disruption has sent shockwaves through the merchandising sector, forcing companies to reevaluate their dependency on volatile film properties. Additionally, theaters worldwide have expressed concern about the film's underperformance, Cinema chains anticipated a blockbuster that would drive audiences back post-pandemic, but the negative buzz has dampened enthusiasm. Internationally, distributors fear losing considerable revenue, given that Disney's family-friendly titles traditionally secure significant global box office shares. Ultimately, this controversy raises critical questions about Hollywood's responsibility toward cultural heritage and fan expectations. Can studios balance innovation with reverence for beloved classics? Or has Rachel Zegler's debacle taught Hollywood an expensive lesson about respecting legacy? One thing is clear, the fairy tale may indeed be over, not just for Snow White, but perhaps for Rachel Zegler's Hollywood dreams too.